Joining us now in a CNBC exclusive is UTZ CEO Howard Friedman. Howard, it's great to have you back on. So is the consumer starting to push back against the higher prices? You did see volume declines.
We did see volume declines. It's nice to be with you. I think in context, we feel very good about where we are. The business has been performing well over time. And certainly over the last year, we were not only able to grow 4% organically this year, but that was on top of 20% year ago. So I think the consumer is largely as we would have expected. And a lot of what you've heard before about consumers continuing to be resilient and elasticities to be muted overall.
But now that we are seeing some softer volumes with mid-teen price increases, does that mean we can expect more promotional activity going forward?
What we've seen so far is that the promotional environment is pretty rational. We are in a great category. Our competition behaves rationally. And, what we certainly expect is that there will obviously be some promotional activity, but nothing out of the ordinary and nothing that we wouldn't have expected in our annual plan.
I just want to know if food inflation is coming down, Howard.
Sure.
What's the
answer? Yeah, I think what we know is that costs have been elevated over the last several years. Costs are still up this year as well, but we would expect in the back half of the year that as food costs and inflation start to come down, I don't think anyone's ready to declare deflation at this point.
Wow. What about the consumer? You said you're actually relatively optimistic about what you've seen. Any signs of a trade down or consumer stress across income levels, for instance, that we've heard about from the grocery stores?
Yeah, what we see overall is, salty snacks are a very affordable indulgence. We're a relatively low price point and consumers opt into the products. We certainly see a little bit of private label, which is pretty normal in this period. But what we do see is consumers move up and down the price ladder, everything from larger sizes to multi-packs to single serve. And as the behavior flows, there's, again, really nothing that extraordinary that we're seeing and not a lot of consumer pushback overall.
We keep asking a lot of consumer brands how marketing strategies shift if, in fact, we are entering a period where at least there's a little more discernment on basket size as people go to the store.
Yeah, so I think what you'll hear from us is what we want to make sure is that we have a variety of options. So consumers will trade in and out of individual pack sizes and absolute price points. But what's really important is making sure that we continue to meet consumer demand by driving products that consumers love, innovation and offering items that are on trend, things like our Mike's Hot Honey partnership this summer, as well as making sure that we're launching new items like Zapp's Sinfully Twisted Seasoned Pretzel Sticks. When you do that, consumers will continue to come in and participate in the business and participate in the category over time.
How's the competition with PepsiCo? Obviously, much larger. They've also been seeing very strong pricing and strong growth as well. Does that impact you?
Well, look, I think we're in a very competitive category overall, and each competitor does what they need to do. I mean, Pepsi's obviously a formidable competitor, and they have a great business. We feel really good about our own business and where we are able to compete. Consumers love our products. We have been growing consistently over our 100-year history, and we see a lot of opportunities to grow our overall distribution nationally and provide our consumers the items that they love.